Michelle just abandoned her family on vacay and took a lot with her after what came out hours ago. The Obama's vacation just came to an abrupt halt, at least for Michelle Obama, who abandoned her family in Indonesia and took a lot with her. As Barack and the couple's two daughters, Sasha and Malia, continue on their own without her, visiting all the major tourist attractions that the Muslim nation has to offer, Michelle was nowhere to be seen for several hours after what recently came out, and now we know why. It's another day in paradise for the Obamas, who travel more than anything else. The only thing strange about it this time is that they have bothered to bring their daughters along. The family vacations seemed to be going just fine the first week until Michelle left them all and took off on her own, but didn't leave empty-handed. As we reported on Wednesday, Michelle and the girls were seen at the Tirta Empul Hindu temple donning traditional yellow sarongs to show respect for the religion. Michelle didn't seem to care for the rules and customs when it came to her trip to Italy, where she visited an ancient Holy Catholic cathedral, which has a very staunch dress code. The entitled former First Lady disregarded that and dressed like she was going clubbing, showing a major lack of respect to Catholics in the process. The difference between the two holy site visits seemed to suggest where her real religious beliefs are, to the family claiming that they're Christian. The actual religious belief of the Obamas remains a mystery, although there seems to be pretty significant evidence that proves Barack is a Muslim and follower of Islam. His favor of these people and protection of them certainly adds to the assumption, since in his eyes it seems they could do no wrong, regardless of how many terrorist attacks took place in the name of Allah on his watch. However, just hours after these photos surfaced from the Tirta temple, Michelle disappeared from the trip while Barack and the girls toured more temples in the Southeast Asian country. Former U.S. President Barack Obama and his family continued their excursion through the Southeast Asian country of Indonesia June 29th, visiting temples in the region and taking several photographs. Notably absent from the troop during a recent temple visit, however, was former First Lady Michelle Obama. After examining photographs of the family's trip to Indonesia, Daily Mail pointed out that Michelle was not pictured in any of the photos taken during the most recent visit to the Prambanan temple in central Java. After examining photographs of the family's trip to Indonesia, Daily Mail pointed out that Michelle was not pictured in any of the photos taken during the most recent visit to the Prambanan temple in central Java. Mr. Obama and daughters Sasha and Malia were both present at the tour, but the former First Lady was not. Although no specific reason was given why Michelle decided to go solo, we know where she showed up and was surrounded by ample personal security. The family's incredible long vacation was complete with 650 security guards, who came along to watch and protect their every step. It's far more than was necessary and is paid for by the American people. Some who complained endlessly about Melania and Barron Trump's security detail while staying back in New York City for the remainder of the school year. The current First Lady and son didn't have nearly as much as the Obamas did while on a post-White House vacation. Unbelievable. They need 650 security guards? I mean, this is ridiculous. The Obamas spent 5 days on the resort island of Bali before returning to the mainland of Indonesia for more traditional sightseeing. The family visited historic cities, Yogyakarta and Majlang, June 28th, where Mr. Obama was pictured walking the steps of the Borobudur Temple. Borobudur, an 8th century Buddhist temple and the largest Buddhist temple in the world, is Indonesia's biggest tourist attraction. Opposing views continued. Michelle and the former president were pictured together June 28th wearing upscale evening clothes while out in Yogyakarta, according to The Guardian. Considering how highly photographed the family has been during their vacation, it is likely that Michelle did not accompany the family during their visit to the Prambanan Temple June 29th. As it turns out, Michelle didn't want to do what the rest of her family was engrossed in on their vacation. She seemingly decided to go off on her own somewhere else in Indonesia for some private time away from them and the press. With exclusivity comes extensive security to ensure that privacy, which was so well guarded that there was no sight or sound of her after she mysteriously disappeared. Obama's looking good, that's all I have to say. I mean, you know, he looks like he don't have a care in the world. Now, looks can be deceiving, I don't know, but he seems really, you know, slim, fit, like he's chilling now, you know? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.